Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real-life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real-life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. So, lesson number 57 is about ways to minimize energy loss and energy wastage in homes, schools, local businesses, and other parts of society. Ways to minimize energy loss. Energy loss happens when some of the energy we use is unintentionally lost as heat, sound, or light. While we can't remove all energy loss, we can reduce it with smart practices. Here are some practical ways. At home, use LED lights instead of incandescent bulbs. They convert more energy into light, less into heat. Number 2, insulate walls and roofs to keep the temperature stable and reduce heating or cooling needs. Seal windows and doors to stop warm or cool air from escaping. Use energy-efficient appliances. Look for those energy labels like inverter, refrigerators. Number 5, turn off unused devices, especially phones, TVs, or chargers. In schools, number 1, switch off lights and fans when rooms are not in use. Number 2, use natural lighting by opening curtains and windows. Number 3, maintain electrical equipment like projectors or computers to avoid overheating. Encourage energy awareness campaigns for students and staff in local businesses. Number 1, upgrade to energy efficient machines and lighting. Number 2, install automatic timers or motion sensors for lights in less used areas. Number 3, maintain air conditioning units to prevent overworking. Number 4, use proper insulation in offices and stores. In other parts of society, number 1, promote green building designs. Use materials that prevent heat loss. Number 2, encourage public transportation to reduce fuel energy loss in traffic. Number 3, use solar panels and renewable sources. More efficient, less waste. Number 4, practice regular equipment checks in factories and facilities. By using better technology, changing daily habits, and educating others, we can minimize energy loss and create a more energy efficient community. Ways to minimize energy wastage in homes, schools, local businesses, and other parts of society. What is energy wastage? Energy wastage happens when we use more energy than necessary or leave things running when not needed. It leads to higher bills, resource depletion, and environmental damage. Ways to minimize energy wastage at home. Number one, turn off lights and appliances when not in use. Number two, unplug chargers and electronics. They use energy even when idle. That is phantom load. Number three, use energy efficient appliances like inverter, air cons, and LED bulbs. Number four, set appliances to eco mode, washing machines and refrigerators. Number five, dry clothes under the sun instead of using dryers. In schools, switch off lights, fans, and projectors after class. Use electric fans or natural ventilation when possible. Number three, print only when necessary. Use digital tools for assignments. Number four, assign energy monitors per class to check energy use. Number five, install motion sensor lights in comfort rooms and hallways. In local businesses, number one, maintain equipment regularly so they don't overconsume energy. Number two, schedule operating hours smartly to avoid overuse. Number three, install energy-saving devices like timers and motion sensors. Number four, use energy audits to monitor and improve energy practices. Number five, educate employees on proper use of electricity. In other parts of society, number one, switch to renewable energy like solar or wind. Number two, improve public lighting systems with timers or solar lamps. Number three, encourage carpooling and biking to reduce fuel waste. Number four, promote energy-saving campaigns in communities. Number five, practice 3 Rs. Reduce, reuse, recycle to save energy used in making new products. Reducing energy wastage is everyone's job. Through simple habits, technology, and teamwork, we can save energy, protect the environment, and build a better future. Energy is very important in our daily lives. We use it at home, in schools, businesses, and all parts of society. However, not all energy we use is fully utilized. Some energy is lost naturally during use, which is called energy loss, while some energy is wasted because of habits or inefficiency. That's energy wastage. Minimizing both helps save money, protect the environment, and use resources wisely. What can we do to minimize energy loss? Number one, improve insulation. Use good insulation materials in walls, roofs, and floors to reduce heat loss or gain. Seal windows and doors properly to prevent air leaks. Number two, use efficient appliances and equipment. Choose appliances with high energy efficiency ratings. Maintain machines regularly to avoid extra energy losses. Number three, fix electrical issues. Replace old wirings and cables to reduce resistance and heat loss. Use proper grounding to prevent energy leakage. How can we reduce energy wastage? Number 1. Turn off lights and devices when not in use. Always switch off lights, fans, computers, and other electronics when leaving a room. Number 2. Use energy-efficient lighting. Replace incandescent bulbs with LED bulbs which use less electricity and last longer. Number 3. Avoid standby power waste. Unplug chargers and devices that use power even when turned off. Number 4. Use natural light and ventilation. Open Open curtains during the day to use sunlight instead of electric lights. Use fans and open windows for cooling before using air conditioners. Number 5. Set timers and sensors. Install motion sensors or timers on lights and equipment to reduce unnecessary use. Why is minimizing energy loss and wastes important? Okay, so save money on electricity bills, helps reduce pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, conserves natural resources, and protects the environment. Support sustainable development for future generations by improving building design, using energy-efficient appliances, fixing electrical problems, and adopting good habits like turning off unused devices. We can minimize energy loss and wastage in homes, schools, businesses, and society. Small actions add up to big savings and help create a healthier planet. MCQ for Lesson 57, Ways to minimize energy loss and wastage in homes, schools, local businesses, and other parts of society. Number 1. Which of the following helps reduce heat loss in buildings? Letter A. Leaving windows open during winter. Letter B. Installing proper insulation on walls and roofs. Letter C. Using incandescent bulbs. Letter D. Running air conditioners at maximum setting. Number 2. What is a good practice to minimize energy wastage with lighting? Letter A. Leaving lights on all day. Letter B. Using LED bulbs instead of incandescent bulbs. Letter C. Painting rooms with dark colors. Letter D. Using more lights than necessary. Number 3. How can schools reduce energy loss from electrical devices? Letter A. Leaving computers and projectors on standby. Letter B. Regularly maintaining and repairing equipment. Letter C. Using outdated wiring systems. Letter D. Ignoring power surges. Number 4. What simple habit can help reduce energy wastage at home? Letter A. Leaving chargers plugged in when not in use. Letter B. Turning off appliances when not in use. Letter C. Using multiple appliances at once unnecessarily. Letter D. Keeping refrigerators open. So, we will have the second part of this lesson number 57. See you in the next part of this lesson 57.